I had the wrong bit in the router yesterday. That was pretty obvious. What I had is what you're looking at on that piece of scrap. And speaking of pieces of scrap, if I had done a dry run with a piece of scrap, I wouldn't have had the problem. And normally, I usually do that. I usually do sort of a dry run and just test everything out. But I didn't do it. I was in just too much of a hurry yesterday. Anyway, enough about yesterday. Came down this morning and I sort of finished those pieces off, as you can see there, and they're a little better. Well, they're going to have to do. Now I know we have a few little bumps and humps where we're not supposed to, and a little bit of tear out where we're not supposed to. I shouldn't be making excuses for it, but it's good enough. Okay, so I want to separate these two halves now so that half of the hole is going to be in the top and half of the hole is going to be in the bottom. If anything, I probably would want to have, if there's going to be an error, I'd want to have the hole on the bottom maybe slightly larger than the hole on the top, if you know what I mean. Okay, those all go down about the same amount, so just make sure that I cut them off so that they're only going to stick up about 1/2 inch. I don't want them to. Well, let's just see here. How much should I cut them off? Yeah, if I cut them off 1/2 inch. Okay, here is our CA medium concoction that we mixed up a few days ago. Don't think I need to put too much on there. Yeah, that won't be coming out of there once that sets. I'll just do the other 3 the same way. Okay, let's try it now. This is actually the first time. Line the holes up. Shouldn't be that hard. That one goes there, that one goes there. Yeah. Maybe if I took some sandpaper and went over the bottom part and just sort of rounded over that top edge there, right here, then it wouldn't be so noticeable. Oh, for goodness sakes, who cares, right? Okay, now I can take my drill bit and go through the rest of the way and out the other side. Yeah, but you know what? I'm not going to make you have to watch that. You've had to watch enough drilling in this series already. Now, I was originally going to use just ordinary axle grease or wheel bearing grease. But one of the viewers was suggesting, why not wax? Now, I don't know if he meant candle wax, but I've only got candle wax. And I was thinking, yeah, if I was to, work that into the pores, maybe heat it up so it sort of runs in, it'll fill the pores a lot better. And when under pressure, it will, be kind of slippery, I think. So I'm going to give that a try. Well, we'll soon know. Okay, I haven't tried this yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lot of pressure down on it and see how much force it takes to twist it. That's probably about where the bearings are going to ride. And I'm pushing down at least 100 pounds pressure. Don't want to break the stick. Well, it certainly isn't as good as a bearing, that's for sure. I mean a real bearing. Now, if you could notice a little bit of disappointment in my voice there, you're probably right. Yeah, it was a little harder to turn than I thought it was going to be. Not impossible or anything, it's just a little bit hard. I might end up doing the grease thing later, but not right now, because if I put the grease on there, I know it will sort of run around on the wood and maybe down the sides there where I'm going to want to paint it later if I'm going to paint it. So I'll do the grease thing later. In the meantime, it's Christmas Eve here in Winnipeg. It's actually Christmas Day to my friends in Australia. Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't know if there's going to be a part 103 tomorrow. It could be that I'm going to be just sitting watching a whole bunch of old nostalgic movies. Miracle on 34th Street and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Merry Christmas.